Hey guys, back to a new video. Today I'm with a new BMW iX xDrive 40 full electric SUV, the proper SUV from BMW on a special electric platform. And I tell you guys, I drove the car before. It's just incredible. You have to see the test drive video. I have a separate video with the car, with the test drive. Check it out guys, because it's incredible. Anyway, in this video it's all about review. I will review the car, interior, exterior. I will show you every single detail on this BMW iX, and at the end of this video you will find out everything about the car. Before I go forward to the technical data and to the review, I want to tell you that I'm here in Switzerland at Autoverkehr, close to Solothurn. I will leave the link in the description if you want to buy the car. If you want to see the car, check them out guys. Now let me give you some information about the car. The final price of the car here in Switzerland at Autoverkehr, it's 105,900 francs. I will add the price in dollar, but usually the basis price of the car, it's 98,700, but with all these extra options the car will go to 160,240 francs, but they have a discount, 10,340 francs discount here at Autoverkehr. That's why the final price is 105,000. So it's a great discount. Totally check it out guys if you're around Switzerland. Now the options of the car come, for example, with sport package 4,000 francs, technology package 4,500, soft close on the doors. It comes with a hook for the caravan. It comes also with Harman Kardon speakers, with comfort package, with climatic system. It comes with a heated windshield guys. For example, you can see right here, and you have to pay 70 francs. So totally deserve it. So you have to get this guys. Another important thing that I want to show you is the fact that the car have a weight of 2,690 kilograms and the estimated consumption 21 kilowatt hour. Now let's go deep in detail about the car. The car it's an all-wheel drive. It comes with two electric motors, one in the front, one on the rear. The power of the car, 326 horsepower, 630 Newton meters. Also it comes with a one-speed automatic transmission, of course, CVT. This is special for electric cars. Zero CO2 emission, of course, because it's an electric car. Top speed 200 km/h, 0 to 106.1 second. Also the car ground clearance 20.2 centimeters. I know some of you are interested in that. Ventilated brake discs in the front, ventilated brake discs on the rear. Incredible on an electric car. We have 21-inch rims on this car that I have it with me right here. Also the turning radius 12.8 meters. Now the boot capacity, the trunk 500 liters, a lot of space there. I will show you a little bit later. Also if you fold down all the seats you will have 1,750 liters. The car comes with independent double Wishbone suspension, coil spring with anti-roll bar in the front, and also on the rear it comes with Multilink coil spring anti-roll bar. Those are the most important information guys about the car. Now let's start the review. Let's go outside. Let's start the review outside, and then we will go inside the car. This is the key. It's a new key from BMW. I like it very much. It's very light, it's nice, and it has a nice design. Also I like this logo with blue here that signify the electricity from the car, so I like it. Anyway, what you can do with the key, of course, unlock the car, lock the car, and also open the trunk, because the car comes with an electronic trunk. But look at this guys, when you turn on the car, look at the lights, look how nice they are. It has a nice design on the lights, nice graphic, nice play, and also the same play it has on the front of the car. So even when you close it, you will see, when you lock the car, you will see how nice the lights will dim in and dim out. Anyway, you can also of course hold a few seconds here and open the trunk. The car comes with the automatic lift gate. Also you can close it from here, of course, by pressing the key for a few seconds. Actually you have to hold it until the trunk it's closed. So this is the key. This is what you can do with the key. It's very nice, very light key. Also of course all you have to do is just have the key in your pocket, because when you come here you can unlock the door just like that. Super simple. Now I will leave the key down here because we don't need it anymore. And also I want to turn on the lights because I want to show you the lights guys. Let me go down here. Also here you have the lights. First of all, okay, yes, now are on. All right, just turn on the lights. Let's go to the exterior, then we will go inside the car as well. and we will talk about the things inside. Now let's make a tour around the car. Actually, look at the other BMWs, okay? This is the new X3, and then you have the X5, X7. All other cars look classic, I should say, but look at the new iX. Look at the design, look at the futuristic design. It's like it comes from the future. It has such a nice, interesting, modern design. It's like 5 or 10 years before the other cars in terms of design, and I like it very much. I like the futuristic design. I like the round, the crazy, interesting design. It's really special, and I like it very much. In terms of design, I really like it. It's a big car. It's somehow between X6 and X7 in terms of size. Really beautiful. You can see right here on the windows, guys. You can see how nice they make this transition between the windows. We have tinted windows, but really nice with a little bit of rubber here. On the upper side, you have glossy plastic. This is the trend these days around the windows. Here you have black glossy. Also here it's continuing. Even here on the mirrors you have glossy black plastic almost everywhere. The mirror is in the same gray color as the car. Beautiful mirrors. I like the shape, the design, the lines. LED light, turning signals here. You have the camera right here for 360 degrees camera. Blind spot technology right here. Big mirror, great visibility in the mirrors. I will show you from the interior as well. Then I like very much these new handles from BMW. This is the new trend these days on the BMW. No more handles outside. Now they try to make it more aerodynamic, and they look nice. Also in the back, the same story. Very simple to open it up. You have a button here, and the doors are not more mechanical, they are electrically. So you open it electrically. I will show you also when we go inside. And also, if I'm not wrong, the car comes with soft close. You can see right here, you have to pay 800 francs extra for the soft close, and you have soft close even in the back. Yes, look at this, super nice. Love the windows, love the design. I have to tell you, everything look almost perfect from my point of view. Also you have the iX here, also black glossy plastic in this area. The radio antenna, this is the new radio antenna design from BMW. I love it. I see it also on the new Grand Coupe. If I'm not wrong, it's there. If you want to see the review, check out on the channel. Roof spoiler, very nice lines here. Here you have the brake light, of course, classic. Then you have also this extended glossy plastic around here. So they try to make it also a round car, a better aerodynamic for the car, even though it's a big car. You can see the BMW logo. You can see those LED lights, new lights design, the turning signals. Also I go a little bit backwards so you can see it better. Look really nice, really modern, interesting. The fog lamp, it's down there, you can see it. Really beautiful. Everything is LED, so don't expect to find a halogen light on this car. The BMW logo with the blue insertion here that signify the electricity. Reverse camera, it's here in the badge. You have to clean it sometimes because it's exposed, it's no more down here. You have LED lights on the number plate, that's another cool thing. You have the iX on the left side, and then the xDrive 40 or 50, depend on the model that you are having. Now in the back you have 6 sensors. Those are for blind spot technology and all that safety features, and then the other one for parking. No exhaust pipe, of course. Here is the fog lamp, here are some light reflectors, but also they somehow manage to design this bumper really sporty and really interesting. And I like the way they design it. Also on the other side you can see it's quite sporty, quite nice. Of course the car comes with a hook. I'll show you also the hook a little bit later, but let me finish with the exterior. The charging port, it's on the right side. Keep in mind right here on this model, guys, with 76.6 kilowatt hour battery, you can charge it with 150 kilowatt maximum in DC. So you can charge your car probably in 1 hour 80% or something like a 40 minute 40 minute 80%. So you can charge it also in DC. Keep in mind this car comes with a 76.6 kilowatt hour battery. 425 is the range, kilometer estimated range in VLTP. On the side, also beautiful design. I like the lines. I like how interesting they designed those lines here, even on the door. If you open the door, you can see on the down part you have some plastic from here. This area begin with plastic, and that's good because when you go on the bad roads a lot of stones, a lot of rust will occur in time, but if it's plastic, you can change it very easily. Something that I noticed is that the ground clearance for an SUV is not so high, 20 centimeters, around 20 centimeters there. And I wish that the ground clearance to be a little bit higher, but other than that, no complaining. For daily uses on the normal streets is just perfect. We have 21-inch rims, guys. You can get different sizes. Here is 21-inch. The rims are also aerodynamic, special for electric cars. They look nice and I like them. Also, you have blue brake calipers. Then you have ventilated brake discs, huge brake discs. And also in the back, the same story, guys. Blue brake calipers, ventilated brake discs, gorgeous brake discs. It's really a surprise for me that they use such a good brakes on an electric car. That means BMW really put a lot of quality in this car. Also the windshield, it's heated. That's something to keep in mind. There you have all the tech, all the cameras for reading the traffic speed limit, raining sensors, light sensors, everything. All the tech is here. It's packaged in the price of the car. Also look at the front. Really interesting. They keep the same design here in the front like the new M4, M3 or 3 Series. I love the design of the hood with the lines, again the BMW logo. Then going on the bumper, this time the bumper it's really clean and nice. Not so many air intakes or not so many grills. We have an air intakes only here on the side, so it allows the air to go here and then to flow around the car for a better aerodynamic, better consumption. 6 sensors in the front, of course, as well for the safety features and the parking sensors. And then look at the grill in the front. It's kind of a glass, it's a plastic, it looks like a glass. Really interesting. Behind this it's also the radar for adaptive cruise control and all that safety features. You have the camera for 360 degrees, and then down here you have some air intake. Right now it's closed. There are some pedals, the same as on Teslas, that they will open in the summer when the battery need to be cooled. But right now it's very cold outside and they stay closed, so the battery will have to be warmer. But other than that, this is the design. This is the front grille. BMW laser LED lights is the latest technology from BMW. You can see the blue insertion. They still keep it also on the electric version. They are gorgeous in the nighttime. BMW make really good lights. So yeah, from this point of view, nothing to say. So this is the exterior of the car. If you still have questions, ask me. I think I cover almost everything on the exterior. Now let's go in the trunk, guys. I want to show you also the space in the trunk, then we'll go inside the car. Very simple. You have a button here, press the button, automatic lift gate here in the back. Another thing that I want to mention before I show you the trunk is that you can see that the lift gate, the door on the trunk, it's open directly with the lights. So that means they will have to replace those lights. We see that before on the Audi, and we have LED lights also here. For example, the brake and the normal tail lights will be turn it on right there when you open the trunk and you are on the street and the car is turning on. Let's go forward. Big huge door here in the back. Also, you have the button to close it. I like very much that they keep this protection for the trunk up here. You don't have to always take it out. That's something that I hate, but BMW really design it really intelligent, and I like it much more like that. It's much more easier to take this out than to pull that things that we have it on other cars. And also this one, you can leave it down here without any problem, and you can put other things over it. You have the triangle up here, you have an LED light up here. So I like the fact that you have a flat floor. 500 liters is the space, a lot of space here. In the trunk you can put a lot of things right here. Also, I like very much this design from BMW. The way they open it, it's really intelligent. That allow you to have a bigger entrance, flat floor, some plastic at the entrance, hooks in every corner. Then you have an LED up here, LED up here. You have a hook, you have a 12-volt port, very useful. You have a hook, by the way, for the caravan as well. Here you press the button, you wait for 10 seconds. You don't have to touch it, it will come out automatic. You press again the button here and then it will go again inside automatic in about 10 seconds, if I'm not wrong. Let me press it again. I didn't press it right. Okay, yeah, I think around 10 seconds you need, yeah, around there. Then you have also those buttons to fold down the seats. I will show you in a second. And if you're curious what is under the floor, I will show you in a second. Is the cable, and you have some storage space here to put different stuff. Not only the cable, but repair kit, Also you have some things, the net here that can take it out for dogs or wherever. Anyway, super simple, super practical. Not so much space down here, so don't expect to have so much space, but it's relatively good in my opinion. And also I like the fact that you can somehow lock this like this and it will stay all automatic. But yeah, something like that you can see right now. Anyway, let's go forward, guys. Really good quality. It feels really good quality. Let me take this out, then we will fold down the seats. Guys, I just take out that protection. You can see one more time the way it looks, the trunk. 500 liters, plenty of space. You can carry a lot of things here. In my opinion, for the size of the car, it's very practical. It's more than enough. Now look at this, guys. You have those buttons. All you have to do, press the buttons, the seats are down, just like that. 2 seconds, boom. Lovely. And you have a flat floor. That's another great thing for practicality. You can even sleep here because it's very long. As I said, it's quite a big car and you have a lot of space here, really. If I'm not wrong, it was around 1,700 liters or something like that. I will write on the screen anyway, so you can make an idea. Look at the space. Lovely. And also the quality, it's very good quality here on the floor. As expected for a BMW, it's just amazing. I love it. I love the way it looks. Lovely. Let me go on the side. Let me show you also here. Open the door. So fancy, so nice. The entrance here on the side, it's relatively big, so you can go inside really easy. And you can see one more time the space from this angle. Plenty of storage space here. And also here you have a lot of space. You have a flat floor, guys. That's the great part of the car. You have a flat floor, so even 3 people can stay here without any problem. Here are also the air, the vents. And then also I love the quality. Quality is just incredible quality in this BMW iX. They put a lot of work here, and I love the way they design the seats. It's perfectly practical. I like it. Anyway, let me put this back for a second. You don't find so much plastic in this car. That's something that really impressed me, and something that I want to show you guys. I don't remember where was that. I think it's here. Yeah, I think I have to pull this, and then you can fold down the middle part of the seats and you can carry long items like skis or things like that. Look at this. Another useful thing in the car. Perfect, huh? Love it. Love it. Great job, BMW. Really great job. And also I like how easy it is to fold back the seats. It's incredible easy. Also you have another button here. When you press this button, you can fold the seats. How cool is that? So the buttons are here, are not more up here. So that's something to show you. Anyway, let me put everything back and then we will go inside the car, guys. Before we go inside, let's talk a little bit about the doors. And here we have a frameless windows. Look at this, how interesting and how different is the design here. Also the other window will stay here on the door. Talking about the quality inside the car, everything is soft and high quality material. You can see this LED light. This is something unique and new that we see on the cars, and you can see it also on the exterior design. You can see that LED light, really cool there. Soft here, leather here. I'm not sure if it's real leather or it's some kind of artificial leather, vegan leather. You can see the stitches, you can see the windows for electric button. You can see this kind of goldish chrome that look wonderful. The handle here you have stuff material. Then you have the speaker, Harman Kardon speakers. Soft everywhere, guys. It's just incredible. This is the button to unlock the car, by the way, because the car have an electric mechanism to open the doors, the same as Tesla. But in case you don't have battery and the electronic not working, you have also an emergency handle here to unlock the door. Then here you have an LED light, a blue light that look wonderful in the nighttime when you close the doors. Plenty of storage space in the door bands. I love that. Now let's go inside, guys. This is the space right here. Those are the wonderful seats. They are made special for comfort. Incredible comfortable, those seats. And I love the fact that, look at this, guys, they put this leather until here, until the rubber. How cool is that? Usually here was a lot of plastic, but look at this leather. So the comfort, it's at high levels in the back here for the passengers. Look at this, you have like a big sofa, no side support. They focus 100% on comfort, and you have an amazing comfort here. You can even sleep. They are so soft, so nice, like a high quality expensive sofa for home. Isofix for child. Look at this, pull this up, you can install a child seat here, there. You have a flat floor, so even free people, because you have a flat floor, can stay here without any problem. Look at the quality, look at the design, it's just incredible. I love it. I love everything about this car. Usually are two cup holders right here, and let's go forward. Now behind the front seats you have some plastic, some storage space down here. Then you have two USB ports. Look at this, two USB-C ports behind both seats, so you have 4 in total. So how cool is that? Really useful. At least these days it's incredibly useful. Let me go inside the car. By the way guys, close the doors, and the sound insulation, it's very good inside the cabin here. Really good. Down here you have also the climatic system, so you can adjust the temperature here behind. You have 4-zone climatic system. That's really good. Also you have heated seats for the passengers in the back, and also you can see right now the ambient light on the legs down there, also ambient light on the doors. Here you have 2 vents, very good quality as you touch it. So also you have a lot of storage space down there, and also an LED light that you can see it. Up here on the roof you have high quality material. I like it, I like very much. It's not Alcantara, but it's very good quality. Also you have an LED light on the roof here. It's classic for BMW. Now guys, in terms of space, look at this. I mean, nothing to say. Head space, a lot of headspace, visibility on the windows, and comfort because of this leather here in this area is just wow. I mean, it's one of the most comfortable car I have been in the back seats. I tell you, the seats are just incredible comfortable. I just love them. I really love them. I feel really good here. The visibility is very good outside. Also you have this window here defrosted. It's very good visibility outside. I like it. I really like it. Also the legs, look at this, huge legs room, and these seats are adjusted for my driving position. You can see for yourself. And the other one, I don't know, I didn't touch it, but you can see the space is just incredible, and I can also stretch my legs somehow under the seats. The only thing that I notice is that because of the battery you have kind of a 2 free fingers here, so you stay with your knees a little bit upper, but you can stretch it out a little bit like this or like this, and then you stay super easy. Going in the middle, it's also incredible easy. It's just like that. And I like the fact, for the first time, I think it's the most spacious car in this area. This iX, it's super spacious there, a lot of space for the knees, also on the head, a lot of space. I can stretch my hand almost completely. Actually, it's completely, look at this. And 3 people here, like I said, it's a sofa, can stay without any problem with all this comfort. I will give it a 10 from 10 in terms of space here in the back. Of course, in the middle here is not so comfy as on the side, but it's a little bit stiffer. But guys, it's just wonderful. I tell you, it's one of the best place I ever been in a back seat, in a back seat. I mean, it's just wonderful. In terms of comfort, this is just perfect. Nothing to say. Now we will go also in the front, and we will talk about the new multimedia system and all that things in the front there. But I have to tell you before I go there, look at the design of the dashboard. It's so futuristic, it's so new, it's like coming from the future. It's like you're watching a movie from the future, from 100 years in the future. It looks wonderful. The new multimedia system, the cockpit, the lines, the design of the dash. Finally BMW step up the game and come close, or not the same as Mercedes in terms of design. Lovely. Let's go in the front. Guys, before we go in the front, I want to show you something. When you want to go outside the car, you have to press this button. If the battery is low or no more battery, you have to unlock it from here, emergency. Look at this. Press the button and push the door. Super simple, the same as on Tesla. I have the same on my Model 3. Also, let's go in the front. Open the door here, the same story. A bigger door, a bigger entrance this time. Frameless windows, the same as in the back. But this time, guys, I want to tell you that you have the same high quality material, the same ambient LED light up here. Also look at the buttons here. Finally, BMW bring the buttons on the door like Mercedes, so they are no more there. That's awesome. But I like very much this goldish chrome. This color goldish chrome looks so wonderful. And you have two position to save the seats. You have also massage on your seats. Here you can adjust the seats in every position you want. Super simple. From here you adjust it in 1 second. Soft material leather stitches. You have the buttons for the windows lock, child lock. You have the folding mirrors, electric adjustable mirrors from here. Then you have the button to unlock the door, lock and unlock, a speaker, Harman Kardon speaker. And going down here, huge storage space, huge. Also the button to open the trunk. Another thing that I like very much is the fact that you have kind of a flat floor. It's easy to go inside the car there. And also you have incredible space on the legs there. Look at this, look how much space you have also between the seats. It's incredible spacious. You have normal pedals, but the pedals are incredible good. I tested and they are super good. The design and the seats fit perfectly with the car. I think the only thing that's missing on this car, it's a glass roof, but other than that, it's wonderful. Look at the seats, super comfortable seats. They are made for comfort. They are incredible comfortable. I drive the car and they are crazy good. Now you have side support here. You have also this goldish design that looks really nice. Now going forward, even in this area you have stuff material here. It's stuff material, no plastic, so it's wonderful. Then you have the buttons for the lights here. Very simple, 3 buttons, physical buttons, perfect, the way it should be. Also up here, soft material all over the dash. You have soft material, so that's something to keep in mind. Then the vents are also interesting and they feel very good quality. Finally something new, and I love this goldish color. I hope BMW keep it for many cars. Then another thing worth mention, the steering wheel, it's electrically adjusted, so you can adjust it the way you want it from here electrically. So that's another cool thing. Let's go inside the car. Very simple. Okay, close the door. Something that really impressed me when I did the test drive is that even though the car has frameless windows here, you cannot hear so much noise from outside. There are cars outside here, it's a road, but you cannot hear so many things from outside, and that's awesome. Now, let me show you the visibility. You have huge windows. Sorry, and the visibility is perfect. Good visibility in the mirrors as well, big mirrors. And look at these guys, huge windows. Great visibility around the car. Check out the test drive there, I explain you a little bit more. You can see even in the back there on the windows you have a good visibility. Then you have the seats, one more time in the back. Here in the middle you have an incredible center console, really interesting designed, and I love it. You have these 2 cup holders, 12-volt port, 2 USB-C, a space here where you can put and charge your phone wireless. Incredible, I mean, it's very practical. Also you have voice command that I hope I can close it or deactivate it somehow. Anyway, here in the middle you have this, I think it's leather, I think it's some artificial leather, but very soft, very nice, very good. As you touch it, it feels really good. And the same material, I'm not sure if it's really the same, but I think the steering wheel is very similar. It feels like leather, but a little bit softer. Not sure if it's leather, but very nice feeling as you touch it. Also the same goldish color here. They still keep that. Open this area, a lot of space here to put your things. Really big space, and also you have an LED down there. Yeah, very practical. Going forward, I like very much the way they design this area here. So if you look closely, you can see that you don't have any physical button here. All you have to do is just press it. You have a feedback, kind of a touchy feedback here when you press those buttons, and also different driving modes. Here you have the volume, the knob, and change the different songs. Then you have also the controller. I love the BMW still keep this controller multimedia, so you don't have to always touch the screen. You can also control it from here, and you can change different things. Very simple and easy. From here also you have shortcut buttons, home. Let me zoom in a little bit there, so you can see the home, the media, the telephone, the navigation, and it will get you directly where you want to go. Super simple by pressing those buttons. Of course the car comes with auto hold, electronic handbrake, and you have this shift-by-wire transmission here where you can change different driving modes. Super simple, and you have an LED light inserted there, so quite nice, quite fancy. I love that. The start engine button, it's here. The start car button is here, so storage space, kind of a storage space here in the front. And yeah, this is the center console, guys. I love it. Other than that, you have plenty of storage space on the legs here. You can put something there without any problem. So from this point of view, it's really good. Now if I go forward, let me show you the glove box. You have the button here on the side. You press this button, and the glove box, I was expect to be a little bit bigger. You have a light, it's okay, but I wish it has a little bit more space. Going forward, also you can see a nice design here. I think it signify the fact that those are vegan leather, and yeah, I'm really curious about that. I have to read about that, but it looks really good. The dashboard, the design, the way they designed the dashboard is just wonderful, guys. And I love the way they put also those vents here. They look like computer games, like computer vents. Look really futuristic, really nice, really cool. So love it. Everything here, the way they designed the dash, the visibility from the driver point of view is just perfect. I mean, the way they tilted this screen, look at the screen, it's a little bit tilted like that, like the new TVs, and it looks wonderful. It's so big, so nice, so clear. You have a perfect visibility from the driver point of view. From here you see everything so clear and so nice. And if I go a little bit to the steering wheel, look at the shape of the steering wheel. It's just so modern, so nice. The grip, it's wonderful. I drive the car and it's perfect. I wish I have some kind of steering wheel. The steering wheel have a lot of angles, and you have better grip every time you turn the steering wheel, and that's something that I love it. And also the quality, it's wonderful. You have the stalks behind here for wipers and lights as usually. Then the BMW logo with the blue in the middle. Then here, another thing that I like it is that they keep it simple. I mean, not so many 1,000,000,000 buttons and that you have to touch it here. Everything so simple. For example, let me start the car. Let me show you something. Hear this out, guys. You hear this sound? When you close it again. BMW work with some experts, sound experts on these sounds, and they are really interesting while you're driving. Check out the test drive, you will see more there. Now, the buttons, as I said before, they keep it super simple. Here is the cruise control settings, and all you have to do is just press it, and you can see, you can change from there. On the head-up display, you can see more information about that, and you can set it up the way you want it. You can put it, you can see it right there in the front. You can change the different, even here in the front, speed limiter and all other stuff, but you have to drive in order. So the cruise controls buttons are here, and they are very simple to adjust. And on the right side, you have the controllers for the multimedia, and not only, you can see there are a few buttons, but not only. Now, these days, BMW come with a new cockpit. I love this cockpit. You can control it from here. You press this button, and then from this wheel you control everything. Look at this. You can have in the middle there content. For example, right now it's the navigation in the middle, yes, and all that information there. It's much more modern and nicer this time. And finally, BMW come close to Mercedes in terms of cockpit. It's just wonderful. So you have the navigation, you have some content in the middle there. For example, I think this one is from the route preview, and then you have adaptive cruise control and all that safety features, and you can see cars around here, like somehow like Tesla show you while you're driving. Then you have the information about the range prediction. Then you have the journey data, for example, the consumption of your car and stuff like that. And then let me go forward. Then you go to the content. Here it's just simple. It shows you the speed. So really interesting. Now guys, if you go right, for example, you can change also the layout of of the screen, so you can see in different ways. You can see it like that, you can see it like that, or you can see it like this in the sport mode. Anyway, when you go in sport mode, you can see it like this. I will show you a little bit later. So it's great that now you can customize and you can see different things in the middle there. It's much better than what was before. So all I can say, great job BMW. Now when you go to the head-up display, you can choose also what you like to see on the head-up display. I go a little bit upper and you can see the head-up display, it's right there. So you can see the head-up display, information, assistant view, you can see also reduced view, and you can choose what you like to see. The direction view, when it's the navigation, it will show you so many things there. It's so smart. The head-up display, it's one of the best on the market in my opinion. It's lovely and it looks really good on the windscreen there. By the way, the windscreen from BMW, for 80 francs you can have also defrosted windscreen, and I totally recommend you to get it. It's wonderful. So the windscreen is just top level. So this is the cockpit, guys. Great colors, great resolution, one of the best. There are so many things to say about it, and I don't know if I can cover in a video. Now I want to show you something. If you want to change the driving modes, you can do it from here. You have a shortcut button here. When you press this button, yes, on the screen you will see that you have 3 different driving modes. The personalized, that it's active right now. You have the efficient mode, that you can see also with blue on the screen. And if you go to sport mode, you can see that it's changing the screen, of course. Look at that. That's the efficient, that's the sport mode, and you can see it with red, and it looks a little bit different, and it's really interesting. You can see also the line here when the car it's regenerate the energy back in the battery, and it's really cool. Also the screen is changing a little bit there in the front. Really nice. Now you have another button here. That's a shortcut button, guys, that get you directly to settings of the car. So for example, the driver assistance systems. So you have the safety and warnings. For example, here the front collision early, lane departure, lane changing warning. What is here? The steering intervention warning when turning, a side collision warning, giveaway warning, exit warning, attention assistant. So many things, guys. I mean, there are so many options here on the car that you can change it. It's really interesting. Then you have the parking settings, where you have all that signal and distance, and you can choose here a lot of things. I don't want to go too much into detail, but it's really complex, and the parking system from BMW, it's crazy. The driving settings here, you have the speed limiter, for example, you have the distance control, so you can choose also from here different settings the way you want the distance to be, route and junctions, assistant driving. It's crazy complex. Feedback via the steering wheel, really interesting if you want to feel a vibration or stuff like that when you pass some lanes, you know, while you're driving. The trailer mode, also you have some settings here on the trailer mode, and those are the settings. If you go to drivetrain and chassis, here you have some interesting thing that I want to show you. For example, the energy recovery in D mode. When you are in D mode, because the car have D mode and B mode. In B mode, mean when you're driving on the street, you accelerate. When you take the foot off the acceleration, the car will regenerate more energy, maximum energy in the battery. When you are in D mode, you have maximum regeneration. But if you choose to drive in D mode, you have adaptive. That means the car will choose for you how to regenerate. You have high, moderate, and low. So that's nice. You can choose how you like the car to regenerate the energy back into the battery. So keep in mind, it's here. Icon sound, you have it here. You can deactivate it if you want to. Drive off support, activate once, make driving easy in difficult road condition such snow and mud, so you can activate it. And parking brake, of course, you can apply parking brake from here or automatically apply. So that's really cool. That's something that I want to show you, and it's here. And then the charging, here on the charging you have a lot of settings. You can precondition the car, the AC limit, you have the target of the charging. You can choose maybe 80% or 95% or however how much you want to charge the car. Unlock the charging cable and a BMW charging yeah, there are more information about the car. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. You have all the settings here at the press of a button. Then you have another button here. Guess what it is this? This is the greatest system. One of the best system that you activate also on the cockpit, and it will show you the car. It will map up the ground and it will show you all what is around the car. So you have 360 degrees cameras. You can see from every angle what it is around the car. You have assistant view here. If you go to assistant view, you can see it even with panoramic view. You can see super wide. So how cool, how back. This is the back of the car, so it's really interesting. If you go to more, you have 3D view, like in almost all BMW cars have these options. You can get it optional. You have to pay something, but yeah, totally deserve it. It looks nice. And then you have also the trailer couple view. Then you have the car wash view. And then you have the camera clean. You can clean your camera front, rear. So really interesting that you can do that. And then you have the settings where you have some brake intervention at rear. So you have some crazy safety settings here. Sound when available, show parking spaces, front rear warning, brake intervention at rear, the volume, and yeah, parking guidelines, obstacle markings. Really interesting, huh? Really great system, love it. Anyway, I think I show you almost everything here in the front, guys. Another thing that I want to show you is these vents and this goldish chrome insertion here. It's so unique, it's so nice, it's so modern and fine. And if you look down here, you can see how interesting are the vents. I mean, it's really interesting the way they open and they move there. Then you have two little physical buttons for the maximum climatic system defrosting, rear or everywhere. And then you have the blinker button, and yeah, this is the vents, and also everything. It's soft and nice material. Another thing that I like very much is the way they install this display here. Look at this, it stays on this leg. It's really interesting. It's a hole here. It's beautiful. It's like you're having a TV. It's like something different and special, and I love the way they install it here and they design it in a big way. I love it. Really beautiful. You have the mirror up here. You can see also the visibility in the back. It's quite good. If I go a little bit upper, of course, you have the SOS buttons. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in a little bit, just like that. You have a camera here that you can get it also optional, so you can see what happened inside the car. So how cool is that to have a camera up here? Then you have also the lights here. So for example, if you press this button, how interesting it is. You press this button and then on the screen, it's appear a lot of options about the light. So the reading light, you can activate it, access it from here. Interior light, you can turn it on from here, from the screen. And right now the lights are on. How interesting is that? For the first time when I see that. Front, rear, you can choose from here. The ambient light, for example, you go to ambient light and you have so many colors here. If you press this, ambient color depend on my modes. Okay, ambient light on and off. Here you have the light, the background light, the accent light, reduce for night driving, light event, steering wheel lightning. So the steering wheel will have some lights also here. By the way, the steering wheel, it's also heated, guys. You have heated steering wheel and heated seats. And from here you can change the colors. You can see that the ambient light color depend on my modes. My modes mean that depending which mode you are driving, the lights inside the car is changing. So really interesting. You can see right now it's blue here in eco mode, but if you go in sport mode, I think it's changed to red. Yes, how interesting is that? Really interesting. Where I was up here, so you can also close and turn on and turn off the lights from here. From here you have some buttons, let me show you, but I think they should work. Yes, they work also from here. You have a small button, you have a small light there. Really interesting. It gets some time to get used with. You have another button there in the front, and if you press this button also you will open the lights. Kind of a touch button. It's not a physical button. Really interesting. It's something new that I didn't see it before. Here you have a microphone, you have an LED light and a mirror. Lovely, and also the quality is lovely. The only thing that's missing is the multimedia system. Let's talk a little bit about the multimedia system. You can control it from here, or you can control it with touchscreen. So you can use your hands to control the screen. This is the home screen, guys. I have also a separate video with it. If you want, you can check it out. This is the home screen where you have all kind of information about car, and I love the way they tilt it. It's so easy to use. You can customize, you can add widgets. For example, here you can add the clock. So you can add so many widgets as you want. The traffic information, the route preview. You have also connectivity to the internet, so you can see the weather, for example, what will be the weather next days in your area. Then you have the information about car, the consumption here, what was the consumption before. You can change, after all, the content, active content, adaptive content, vehicle status here, you see if the car have some errors or stuff like that, and journey information. If you go back to home, again, you can see the personal assistant here. So personal assistant is that voice command. I'm not a big fan of the voice command, but the great part is that you can deactivate it from here, and that's a good thing, in my opinion, at least for me. Then you have the telephone, guys. You can connect your telephone, very simple. With Bluetooth, you can hear music. You have the radio, and then you have the navigation. That's the most important thing, and the navigation is one of the best on the market, in my opinion. You can see that BMW ad on the map. Also the charging station, so you can see that you have the charging stations right here. You can start the route guidance and it will get you directly right there. So it's great. And also the same as on the Mercedes-Benz, you can see the camera in the front right there. Once you set the destination, you can see that the car will show you a camera in the front. It will show you go left, go right, the same as Mercedes have it. You will have it also in the BMW, and also you can see the view on the cockpit. You can see the map right there, and you can see it as well on the head-up display. That, in my opinion, the head-up display, it's one of the best. It's gorgeous. I mean, you have a full map on the head-up display, gorgeous colors, gorgeous resolution. I don't know if you can see it so well on the camera, but it's perfect. I mean, I see it so clear and so good. You don't even need to look at the cockpit if you have this amazing head-up display. And even here you have the map all over the screen, round like that. I have to tell you that this started to be one of my favorite screens. If until now Mercedes was my favorite, right now BMW come really close. Wonderful. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about when I tell you. You can see here on the screen where the BMW tell you, you go left, you go right, and you can see the front camera right here. It's wonderful, wonderful. I really love that. And you can see very, very easy that you can change the view, and you can also see the map. It's just wonderful, wonderful. And you can see also the range, how much you can drive with the car. If you go a little bit farther away in the map, you can see until where you can drive with the car until you need to charge. So that's really another extra feature that it's really, really useful to have it on the car. This is the map, guys. I think I show you almost everything. You have traffic information, you have a lot of information right here. And yeah, this is it. Stop route guidance. You can stop it, very simple, just like that. But in my opinion, I want to leave it on because I also want to show you something a little bit later. Yeah, start route guidance. So I will leave it like that. Good. Anyway, this is the navigation. Now let me go back to home. I want to show you another things. The fact that you have here the shortcut buttons, that you can go directly to the navigation, to the phone, to wherever you want to go. You can press these buttons right here and you can connect to a phone and stuff like that. And here is the media, the multimedia. Now up here you can go down and you have some shortcuts buttons. Also you can close the screen. If you go to menu, on the menu you have the most important things. The vehicle app, for example, you press it here, all the apps from the vehicle, and here are all the apps. So all the apps mean that you have also Spotify and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and charging. Here on the charging you already see it, I showed you before. Then you have the weather, the radio, the different driving modes. Here you see it before. You have the telephone, mobile devices, You can connect it here. Android Auto, you have it right here. So keep in mind, you can connect Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, very simple, wireless. Then going forward, seat comfort. Here on the seat comfort, you have all the settings of the seat. You have massage on your seats. You can adjust the seats, seat climatic system and stuff like that. You can control it very easily. Let me go back, where was I? Here, live vehicle. Here you can see also information about the car, as I showed you before, like consumption, like all other things. Let me go back. Then you have the system settings. Here are the most important settings, like language. You can change the language, date and time, personal assistant, units, sound. Sound settings are here. Keep in mind, you can change a lot of bass, treble, equalizer, all that settings are here. And then the sound, the gesture, the notification, do not disturb. You have wireless information, updates are here. Then you have the interior lights here that you see before, so you can change the cockpit brightness, you can change the ambient light brightness and stuff like that from here. BMW shop, assistant, owner manual, and a lot of settings you have here. The message, if you have the phone connected, interior camera, display, driver settings. Driver settings, you already see it, guys. Those are the settings I showed you before. The exterior lights here, you can change. You can choose different settings on the exterior light. It's very simple. They make it like a computer. To be honest, this software from BMW now, it's the same as a computer, guys. Once you learn it, it's super cool. The doors and windows settings, you have it here. You can activate different functions. It's so complex, it's really complex. I think not everybody will learn very easy. For example, my mother will need a little bit of time to get used with it, but once you learn, it's very easy. Driver recorder, you have also these great features that you can record while you're driving in case something happened, the same as Tesla. Then you have also the interior camera. If you press this button, you can access the interior camera, but you have to log into BMW, so in order to see that. And then you have the parking that you already see it before. Let me go back. And yeah, I think I show you almost everything. The news, you can read the news, of course, if you are connected to the internet. It's very simple, very simple. This is the multimedia, guys. Also, you can control it from here, of course. While you're driving, it's much more easy, and I totally recommend you to do that because it's super simple. Anyway, that was all. That was the review, guys. I hope you really enjoy it. I hope you find this video useful, guys. I hope you get some useful information. If you have question, you still have question, ask me down below. I will answer to all of you guys, whatever question you have. Also, as a conclusion, my rating for this new BMW iX from 1 to 10 will be 9.8. It's an incredible car, a lot of high quality materials inside the cabin. You don't find so much plastic, and when you find the plastic, it's very, very good. I mean, in terms of design and the way they insert it in the design is just wonderful. The new multimedia system, it's top. I think right now BMW and Mercedes are right there in top together with this new multimedia system. Is just wonderful. Also the cockpit buttons, the practicality, and also it's very ergonomic. Everything, the buttons are so easy to use, place in the perfect place, visibility, it's gorgeous. Everything, it's so smart made, and also those seats are super comfortable. The steering wheel, it's incredible. I love everything about the car. The head-up display, it's one of the best. I don't know if this car is missing something. It's a big price, but if you have the money, go for it. It's totally deserve it. Anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to check out our website, sda-car.com. There you find a lot of information about cars. If you are in Switzerland, around Switzerland, you want to buy the car, you want to see it, check out Autoverkehr in Solothurn, close to Solothurn. I will leave the link in the description. In Zuchwil, exactly. I will leave the link in the description. You can check them out. You can call them, you can come here, you can test the car, and wherever. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, guys, I really appreciate that. Don't forget to check out the test drive. It's amazing with the same car that I review it right now. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate that you're here for me. Thank you. I wish you all the best. Stay healthy and see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.